Yesterday, the Supreme Court gave Donald Trump the ability, or the go-ahead, to start to dismantle the Department of Education in the United States. Their head of the Department of Education, Linda McMahon, yes, that Linda McMahon, ex-CEO of the World Wrestling Entertainment Empire, she said these cuts are just the beginning. What caught my ear, though, is how they want to break down the remaining responsibilities. They want the Small Business Administration to now be responsible for student loans. Because, capitalism. Student loans should make people as much money as possible, not be regulated by the government. Any services regarding special education or special needs in schools will be given to the HHS. I wonder what happens when they have segregated all different types of people from each other and then, make lists on who has those type of disabilities. And they want the Department of Labor to be responsible for adult education and for family literacy. Because, hey, if you can retrain adults to think the way you want them to, and make sure people aren't able to read very well or learn very well or get a very good education, it means you're great to work on a farm or in a factory. Because the dumber you are, the less you're going to resist against them. They're literally trying to rewire the entire society of the United States of America. And they're doing it on purpose. There's a reason they built Alligator Alcatraz on an indigenous piece of land. A sacred burial site at that. But they made reference to alligators, which was a tool of propaganda used a long time ago to intimidate people by making claims that they would feed black babies to the alligators. They literally made postcards about how funny it was. They're doing it for the cruelty. This isn't politics anymore. This isn't right versus left. This is about a society that wants to stay as white as possible and eliminate anybody who's not. And if you're not, you'll make a good slave in the fields. And if you're not a supporter, that's okay, we'll keep you around, but you get to work in the factories while the rest of us rich people live it up. And the rest of society starves and dies from lack of health care. This is a giant master plan, and it's all about the cruelty. So people need to stop getting off their soapbox and announcing how awful he is and do something. I see all these Democrats out here making all this noise about how awful Trump is. Oh, you should see the conditions inside the place. You can't imagine the horrors these people are going through. Well, then open the door and let them out. Sit on the floor in the middle of the street so that no trucks can enter with any more prisoners. Create a human shield between you and the officers. But instead you walk out and you have a news conference and then go home and have dinner with your kids. How convenient for you. If Trump's not following the rules, then the Democrats need to stop following the rules too. Do something. Now.